Today, I know it's mad late, but I have my new comic book pickups and I have some Funkos. Stick around.
DJ Links is in the building.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Links, back in the building, back in effect, and back with another video. And this is supposed to be my Thursday new comic book video, but yo, I don't know what's going on the East Coast, man. So it's not my LCS. Yeah, they got their shipments late, but it's the distributor. I don't know if it's Diamond, if it's Penguin, whatever the case may be. They're getting all the shipments late on the East Coast. So I thought it was just my LCS, and I was just like, yo, what's the deal? But watching other videos and stuff, a lot of East Coasters are not getting their books, and it's a damn shame, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna jump right into it. I got like every week, I got a pretty healthy stack of comics, and then I have some Funkos that I want to share with you. So first and foremost, right off the rip, we got Superman Son of Kal-El #1. Now I know what you're thinking. Nah, this is not for me. This is going to my boy Biggie Shaq, his new comic book shop. I'm sorry, his comic book shop doesn't really dabble in new comic books, and I know he wanted this, so I picked this up, and that's gonna go right to my guy Biggie Shaq. Big shout out to Biggie Shaq. Sub him up, New World Order Comics. #6. Oh, and I guess like I always do, this is organized from least excited about, not that anything is whack, to the books I'm most excited about. So number six, Eternals #6. You know what I mean? I've been loving these Eternal covers. These things have been super dope. I'm gonna give it a read. This is like #2 on my queue right now, because I was waiting for them to stack up, because I don't know nothing about it, and I don't want it to be boring, and then you have to wait a month or whatever. Same deal with this Black Knight #5, Curse of the Ebony Blade. So I gotta give that a spin. And then, same deal with Beta Ray Bill #5. So I have enough stacked up, so there's 5 of this, so I'm gonna give it a whirl, and it'll be like, you know what I mean, reading a trade. And then, Amazing Fantasy #1. I'm not gonna lie, right? So I got this cover. I'm excited about this book, by the way. Like the whole premise of it, World War II Cap, Red Room, Black Widow, young Peter Parker. Like the premise is dope. I got this cover on previews. This cover looked amazing in person. It's not so hot. I should have went with the regular A cover, but what are you gonna do? Vinyl #2 from Image Comics. #1 was super interesting. You know what I mean? I love my dark serial killer violent stuff, and #1 was just that. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what Vinyl #2 has in store. Very weird. Berserker #4. So I picked up this cover. I think this might just be the A cover. I don't know. There was like a bunch of covers, and you have the foils and all that other stuff. But Berserker #4. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So we got 3 issues of just violence, and I love my violence, but of course you need story as well. I think Berserker needs to step it up. I think the hype has worn off on Berserker, well, at least for me. Yeah, like you could punch your fist through somebody's face and then come out the other side, but I need more story just to that. So right now it's all flash and pizzazz, but I need the substance. Shang-Chi #3, or Shang-Chi #3. Shang-Chi has been amazing. I'm not even gonna lie, the first 2 issues were pretty dope. I'm looking forward to this issue where he's gonna go toe-to-toe with Wolverine or something, and then they'll become friends at the end of the issue and whatever. Cult of Dracula, this is the penultimate issue, Cult of Dracula #5. I've been loving it. It's one of those love-hate books, but I've been loving it. I'm excited to see how it's gonna come to an end. Well, this is part 5, and then next month, woo! Next up, we have Runes, Son of the Black Wolves, #1 by Source Point Press. You know what I mean? I'm not big on remembering synopsises or synopsisi, whatever the hell, when I like look at these on previews or on Midtown Comics, just send it to the LCS. But this is like, I guess this is like some Scottish warrior tale, you know, Viking style, swords, hammers, paws, and things like that. A savage story. So it takes place in Scotland, and it's like it has something to do. I think the storyline is similar to Barbaric, but I'm not sure. Please do not quote me. And then speaking of Barbaric, Barbaric number 2. Issue number 1 was fantastic. Super fun, super enjoyable, violent. The characters are likable and hilarious. The axe, the whole thing where his axe is alive and gets drunk on the blood of the guilty is hilarious. I highly recommend Barbaric. Next up, Something is Killing the Children number 18. Yes, I caught up. So I'm all caught up in Something is Killing the Children and I am loving it. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. That was my number 2 book that I'm excited most about. Yeah, but Something is Killing the Children. One of the better stories that I read in a long time. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not like loving the art like that, but the story is so good. Like for me, I mean, art for me is secondary as far as books go. Like it could have the most beautiful art, but if your story's whack, then what's the point? You can have shitty art, and you can have a great story. So Something is Killing the Children is like, even if Department of Truth is not the greatest art in the world, but it's one of my favorite books. And this is issue number, I think it's 11. Issue number 11. Excited to see where this goes. I guess this is like the continuation of 10, where, you know what I mean, Bigfoot was doing Bigfoot stuff in the woods, and I don't know, I want to see how they explain that away. And then finally, on the comic book tip, Ice Cream Man Volume 1. So this collects issues 1 through 4. I've been hearing a lot about Ice Cream Man. I love HAAWK. And hold up, I'm covering his face. I've been hearing a lot about Ice Cream Man. I love HAAWK. HAAWK came to an end with issue number 6. There were a lot of Easter eggs in issue number 6. And my guy Tyler over at HAAWK Comics, he was just like, dude, you need to read Ice Cream Man, because if you don't, you are the worst person in the history of the world. And I was like, really? The history of the world? He was like, yes. And that was an emphatic yes, not like a sarcastic yes. Ice Cream Man Volume 1. And then some Funkos. So I love Hamilton, the play. I saw the play on Broadway. The soundtrack, I listen to the soundtrack almost daily, at least 5 times a week. It's, you know what I mean? It's hip hop, it's historical. There's a story that goes along with it. I love it. So I picked up a lot of the Funko Pops for Hamilton. Oddly enough, with the set, so it's a 6-figure set. So right here we have, who else is this? I can't see. Angelica Schuyler. The Schuyler sisters. It's pretty cool. Oddly enough, the set shipped to all stores without Alexander Hamilton. So it's super weird, and it was released as part of the set. So whatever. George Washington. Well, all the backs are the same, so I'm just gonna keep it moving. But yo, like, if you haven't seen Hamilton, man, I strongly recommend you see Hamilton. It's on Disney Plus. It's a little long, it's like 2 hours and change. But yo, if you love hip hop and like historical stuff, this thing is amazing. Like, the music is phenomenal. That's Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr, drop some knowledge. And then Peggy. Oh snap! Okay, I thought there was something. And Peggy. Boom. And then finally, Hamilton's wife, Eliza Hamilton. The Schuyler sisters. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. Why they didn't have Hamilton, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my new comic book haul, man. I'm sorry that it's super late, but yo, it is what it is. It ain't my fault, as Silk the Shocker once sang. Yes, Silk the Shocker. Remember that dude? But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell, share this video, tell your friends about me, and as always, most importantly, spread love, because it is the Brooklyn way. Peace.